That's it. From now on, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I am tired of messing around. Today, something gonna die.
Ranch buck.
Go find this.
Today's outdoor adventure is brought to you by Primo's Hunting Calls, Matthew's Solo Cam, Camo Wraps, Gorilla Tree Stands, Weaver and Tidmore Attorneys, Mossy Oak Brand Camo, Carbon Express Arrows, Pepsi, Thompson Center Arms, Colonial Chevrolet Buick, Cox Industries, and Marvin's Building Material and Home Centers. Now today we're going to be going just outside of Shelbyville, Tennessee to hunt with this young man right here, Mr. Corey Abbott, and his father, Danny Abbott. Now Corey won a TWRA youth turkey hunt, and the grand prize was a hunt with yours truly. Then we're going to be going with my buddy John Adams just outside of Winchester, Tennessee, to a farm where John takes a mature long-beard gobbler. Then the last stop of the day, South Florida. On the Peace River, we're going to be hunting with Peace River Outfitters, Mr. Bill Wilson, and a fella by the name of Lucky. Now, Lucky takes us for an airboat ride and shows us around the property and ensures us that they got plenty of long-beard Osceola turkeys. And I can't wait to get started. But first of all, like I said, we're going back to Tullahoma, Tennessee this morning, where we meet up with Corey and Danny and TWRA officer Tommy Wannans. Now, Tommy's the one that put up this hunt on and put all this together for these kids. And like I said, we're going to be hunting just outside of Shelbyville, Tennessee, on a fellow's property by the name of Lee Neese, who was generous enough to donate this property for us to hunt this day. Now, we didn't get on a turkey till about an hour after daylight, and our setup was every bit of the word unique. I've never set up behind a man's garage before. This was the first, but it turned out to be a great setup. We were literally 10 foot from this man's garage in his building, and I've never knelt down in front of a S10 Blazer to call a turkey before, but it worked out great.
Got him if you can take him. I can't see. You see him? No. Where is he? I see him moving. He's moving to the right. Moving to the right. Oh, you see him yet? Coming back left. Up the hill.
He's up here.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
I hear you, son. Woo! Way to go.
Right. Great.
John,
Great.
thank you. You the man. Hey, we need to give this man a high five, right? Thank you, John.
Yeah,
You the man.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
No problem.
He's the one
Glad
that
to do it. Glad to do it.
Thank you.
and this man right here designed the program throughout his busy schedule around kids like yourself, and I want to thank him.
There's the pretty.
You the man, son. Let me tell you this. I thought you missed the bird.
Did you really?
Yeah, I mean, because
Well, we fixed to start cutting some shirt
40
tails.
yards in the brush, and most kids would have missed that turkey. 5 minutes, thank you. 5 minutes after 6.
Tommy wanted.
Hello, Tom.
Now, while I was in Tennessee, I went by to see my friend Mr. John Williams, who has always been gracious enough to allow us to turkey hunt his property. And for some reason or another, we've always done pretty good on Mr. Williams' property. Now, Mr. Williams has a few head of cattle he enjoys fooling with. He's got some absolutely beautiful property, rolling hills, and got a lake on it, and an old cabin out in the middle of this pasture. Today, I'm going to be taking my buddy John Adams and try to call him up a turkey.
Marvin's Building Materials and Home Centers make shopping for home improvements so easy, you'll have to shop us to believe it. Great selection, helpful sales associates, and everyday low prices. Come shop Marvin's drive-through lumber yard. Tired of loading your lumber purchases twice? It's better at Marvin's. Load straight into your vehicle. It's that easy. And Marvin's also offers free delivery. Marvin's, making it easy, one project at a time.
Hey, how's it going?
Cox Industries is celebrating over 50 years of producing the Southeast's finest, longest-lasting, state-of-the-art treated lumber. Whether it's for commercial use like utility poles and heavy-duty bridge timbers for your yard, playground, or farm, Cox Industries Select Grade Lumber is the first in class. Log on to Ronnie's website to find a dealer nearest you or find out how you could win a Cox Industries free hunt giveaway.
When you have the ultimate outdoor vehicle, or you just want the ultimate outdoor look, you need Camo Wrap's the ultimate outdoor protection. Wrap, trim, or accent your investment with the latest in high-definition camo. Visit the guys on the web at camowraps.com or give them a call at 866-CAMO-MAN and hide your toys.
Ronnie's trucks are provided by Colonial Chevrolet in Talladega, Alabama, and equipped with a new HVX camo package offered exclusively by Southern Comfort Conversions in Trussville, Alabama.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, Chase, hold up. All right, come on, let's go. We got to get up through here. We'll get up there by that house, put y'all by the house. I'm going to get to the right. I'm just going to lay on the ground, okay? Get by the house. Come on, quick, man. Got to get by that house. Go around this way, and then go right up by the house. I mean, hug the house. and then go right by the deck and set up. He's on the back side of the house. I'll call him past the house and over here. Give me that small camera. You take the big one, put it on a tripod up there. Just hand me that small camera. Stay low. Stay low.
There's the head. That hand's gonna mess us up. Oh, there you go. She's gonna see the goblin. Oh, she's looking at it.
That's a big old turkey, boy.
That's the most awesome hunt I've ever been on, man.
Man, that's awesome deal out here, man. Look at that. Good God, John. That's a heavyweight, man.
I mean,
that's awesome. Man, let me tell you about this afternoon. We got here this morning first, and we set up right over here around the corner of these woods, and these turkeys was all roosted back in these woods here behind us. I mean, literally behind us. And these jakes flew out of the woods around in front of us, stayed out in front of us about 15 or 20 minutes. This big longbeard had a bunch of hens with him, 6 or 8 hens. And they flew down here and went back up in the woods. And I said, man, let's just give them a little time. Go get a bite to eat, you know, get a little rest. Come back this afternoon. It's 10 minutes after 2. So we came back about 1:35, 1:40, and drove up in this field. And we saw this big peanut butter strutter, boy. He was putting on a show. He was all swole up. And we saw him from about, I guess, 500 yards away. We got down in the ditch, literally, and just crawled down through that ditch and got up here. And I laid on the backside of this hill, put John and Chase up here, show them where y'all's at, Chase, next to that porch. All right, a little cabin out here in the middle of the woods, and they crawled up and crawled around the edge of the foundation, around the edge of the deck, and got right up here, and I called the turkey. He came down through here, and then finally had enough. He had to see what I was all about. The hen come in. She was standing back here. Could y'all see the hen?
Yeah, we
did.
got it.
Okay, well, she was sitting there looking at it, just, you know, man, that's a big old hen, boy. That's a big. And then, anyway, I saw the top of his fan coming. I was laying back over there, man. You put a smoking on it, boy. Congratulations.
Right. Thanks, man.
Hey,
thanks.
Tinker Hope. We got to thank old Tinker for that,
Thanks,
man.
Tink.
Tink, you the man, man. Thank you very much. Friend of mine, Tinker Hope. Not many people have shared with you their turkey hunting properties. Yeah, let's look at them. And Tinker Holt, he emailed me, told me he had some turkeys, and we came up here. I brought John, and John put the smack down on him. And I want to thank Mr. John for allowing us to hunt his property. Tinker's got it leased for hunting. Tinker said we could turkey hunt it, and I'm glad he did, ain't you, John?
Oh, man.
Well, let's get this big joker back to the truck, boy. Congratulations.
Thanks again.
That's your job.
Yeah, buddy.
You did the hard part.
I can do it, man.
All right, man. Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
That's awesome. Team Marlowe, Captain John, Team Captain.
CycleMax got me here. CycleMax got me here. CycleMax got me here. CycleMax deals with every brand name, every shape, size, and color of slightly used, previously owned ATVs and motorcycles, and they have a huge selection with over 50 to choose from at all times. Folks, stop by and see my friends at CycleMax in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Get the max for your money, get out here, and get the max out of life. Now, folks, I want to take just a minute to tell you about a couple of my hunting and fishing buddies. I'm talking about Rusty Weaver and David Tidmore. I want to let you know that if you've been a victim of an accident or of wrongdoing, or if you know someone that has, to give Rusty and David a call. Now, you can talk as long as you want and call as many times as you want, and there's never any fee unless they collect for you. So next time you need any legal advice at all whatsoever, give Rusty and David a call.
If you purchase my DVD with 24 exciting gun and bow deer hunts from across the Southeast and Midwest, I'll give you nearly 2 hours of gun and bow turkey hunts with 28 turkey kills for a total of nearly 4 hours of exciting non-stop hunts, all for $15.99. Get yours today.
Serious archers agree. Arrows are not accessories. Presenting the all-new Maxima Hunter by Carbon Express. Engineered with our revolutionary front-of-center design, this arrow will take your downrange accuracy to the next level. Want to shoot better? Shoot a better arrow. Ask for the new Maxima Hunter with front-of-center design, only from Carbon Express.
Be sure to tune in to Ronnie's radio show every Saturday morning from 4 to 6 a.m. on 101.1 FM, The Source in Birmingham, Alabama. Or listen to Ronnie on the World Wide Web at thesourcefm.com. This portion of today's show is brought to you by CycleMax, your source for previously owned ATVs and motorcycles, and by Camo Wraps, the ultimate outdoor protection.
Now, on the other side of this railroad trestle and just outside of Arcadia, Florida, lies some of the most gorgeous, beautiful property that I've ever set foot on in my life, and absolutely infested with wildlife. Now, this property is on both sides of the Peace River, and if you're familiar with South Florida, then you know about the Peace River and what kind of wildlife it produces. Now, I ran into a fellow by the name of Bill Wilson and another fellow by the name of Lucky, who happened to be a couple of the nicest guys that I've ever met in my life. They invited me to hunt their property, took me to a cabin, let me put my gear up, and then took me out on a ride of a lifetime. I've never been on an airboat ride before in my life, and I was absolutely amazed at how well these things travel up and down these rivers, especially in the shallow parts. I'll be honest with you, the airboat ride alone was worth the trip. Bill and I went out to roost some turkeys one afternoon, and we did that. We went out the next morning to get on those turkeys, and I overshot my boundaries. I went too deep on them, and they flew over me. But now the next afternoon proved to be a whole lot better. Bill assured me they had a bunch of turkeys, and guess what? I saw a ton of turkeys while I was down there. Now this afternoon, I'm after one particular turkey. I'm after the one that got away from me this morning.
Well, folks, we're back here again this afternoon, the same field that we roosted that turkey in yesterday evening. We were set up back over here yesterday evening. The bird we roosted was back down in there about 300 or 400 yards from where we were sitting, which is about 250 yards from where we are right now. So what we're hoping to do, if he works his way back in there to roost, we hope to strike him, maybe bring him up here and get a shot at him this afternoon. If not, get back on him again in the morning like we did this morning. This morning we went in a little too deep on him. He pitched and flew down and hit the ground and went right over there where I greased him at yesterday afternoon. So I knew he was going to come there, but I wanted to get to him, get a little closer to him, to get to him before the hens did. So what we're going to do is just sit here and just make a few calls just every few minutes and hopefully lure him in here before he goes back to roost. We'll see. Well, we got Oprah out there helping us this afternoon. If I can just make enough sounds to get the turkey in where he can see Oprah, he'll come on in. Oprah looking good since she lost all that weight, ain't she? Yesterday he liked the real aggressive calling. He liked that. He responded to it. We had him gobbling 50, 75 times. I mean, He really liked aggressive call. Normally I wouldn't sit here and be that aggressive, but that seems to be what he likes. I just made a couple of calls. There's a gobbler that answered us right back there just a minute ago. Seemed like I've been hearing him spitting and drumming. We wasn't sure, but now we think he's right there on the other side of those palmettos. We're fixing to see. There, right there, right there.
Folks that know me know that I'm just like an old buck. I like to take the path of least resistance. That's why a few years ago, when I built my new home, I chose Marvin's Building Material and Home Centers to be my source for all my building material needs. Marvin's made it so easy, I even chose their nursery and lawn and garden center for my landscaping needs. As you can see, Marvin's made it easy for me. So let Marvin's Building Material and Home Centers make it easy for you, one project at a time.
When you have the ultimate outdoor vehicle, or you just want the ultimate outdoor look, you need camo wraps, the ultimate outdoor protection. Wrap, trim, or accent your investment with the latest in high-definition camo. Visit the guys on the web at camowraps.com or give them a call at 866-CAMO-MAN and hide your toys.
Gosh, I love bow hunting. You just don't know. You can sit there for days and hours and not know when all of a sudden, bam.
I've hunted my whole life for that deer.
You just gotta love bow hunting.
A recurve does kill one.
You believe that? Swing and a miss.
The Troop 3 Bow Hunting, only from Primos.
If you purchase my DVD with 24 exciting gun and bow deer hunts from across the Southeast and Midwest, I'll give you nearly 2 hours of gun and bow turkey hunts with 28 turkey kills for a total of nearly 4 hours of exciting non-stop hunts, all for $15.99. Get yours today.
Tired of your old tree stand? Take your hunt to the next level with Gorilla. Presenting Gorilla Climbing Tree Stands with Gorilla Grip pivoting arms. Adjust to trees as thin as 8 inches in diameter and as thick as 20 inches for a stronger grip than ever before. Gorilla Grip, only on Gorilla Climbing Tree Stands. Gorilla tested, Gorilla tough.
If you have any questions or comments about today's show, email Ronnie at Ronnie Smith's Outdoors or log on to Ronnie's website at RonnieSmithsOutdoors.com.
talking about. Woo. Thank you, Lord. Osceola.
I talked to you a little
Big
bit.
old swamp, big old long-legged swamp turkey. Osceola. Oh, that's awesome. Man, I tell you what, look at that. That nitro heavy shot is unbelievable, ain't it, man? It just, I mean, blew him away.
It took all the jump out of him.
Look at that. Oh, Oscelicious.
6 birds in 6 days.
Yeah, 6 birds in 6 days. Peace River Outfitters batting 100% so far. Let me tell you, down here in Osceola land, Peace River Outfitters, here outside of Arcadia, Florida, the southern zone for hunting Osceola turkey. Season actually came in March the 4th. And this you get down here and get you some of this before the season comes in the area you're hunting. Get you an Osceola. It's definitely a unique bird. These birds, they can be tough. They sure can. They sure can.
We worked hard for that bird.
That's right. What the alligators don't eat down here, maybe you'll get a shot at them. Thanks, Bill, man. You the man.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. Oh, that's sweet. Man, thank you, Lord.
Today's outdoor adventure has been brought to you by these fine sponsors.